Hello everyone, Fudge 3004 here. Welcome back to Space Engineers. My ship is most of the way done. This big armored tank, you might want to call it. I actually have all these guys loaded with rockets. Hopefully it won't be shooting me or anything. And these guys are loaded for bear along with these. I'll go into that in a minute, but the only area left to do is down here. Now I had forgotten to put on landing gears because when I go to another ship, if I want to take it over and bring it back, I'm going to have landing gears to land on it. So I kind of recessed them up in there, and this is all that's left is this very bottom part. This thing is costing a lot, but I keep saying that, but it is true. There's one other area that I wanted to show you that I missed on the last episode, and that area was here. Let me show you real quick. So when you close this door, oh yeah, that's right, this door's open. When I close all the doors, this area back here is now sealed. I had to put in some light blocks. I just put in light armor blocks here all the way down because around this thruster there is a lot of air and there's a lot of open space. You can't get really up in there, but it doesn't seal so well, and I can't put anything around it besides on either side of the thruster and all this stuff. So this is the best that I could do to try to seal that up. Now back up in here. Once I start getting this sealed up, it's going to be a lot better, so that thing will not seal quite yet. I turn the reactor back on, mainly because we're going to be going after a little bit. I made an area down here, so the reactor and the batteries and different things are here, and I made a walkway down here, and I sealed all this area up. That's where the cargo containers are forward ahead of me, and I've sealed all that with light blocks. And then all the rest of this is going to be heavy armor, and there's some heavy armor blocks up underneath here to protect this stuff as much as possible. The batteries should be okay. I can put on some light armor blocks right, in this area to protect everything a little bit more, but I think it should be okay. I'm going to do all of this, get all this welded up with the heavy armor, and I might actually just go and put in some light armor blocks. At least up to here, and then that way I can still come back in here. This way I can access this stuff easy, and I can still get to it, so I can go to my jump drive if I want to or whatever, and I can repair this stuff should I need to. I can come to it, do whatever I need to do to fix it or anything. And then the batteries are also the same way. So let me see, that is a jump drive. Apparently the other batteries already sealed in, so I guess I might as well just go ahead and seal up the rest of these batteries. I didn't think about that being sealed in, but it apparently is up here. And we're getting close to getting this thing done. Actually, there's the other battery. It's over here. And I want to leave these open so I can actually see how the batteries are doing, because that's kind of important to me. And I know it may not be exactly centered, but it's as centered as it's going to be, so everything is as good as it's going to get. Once we get the bottom part done, or at least a good portion of it, then we're going to cut this thing, turn on the thrusters first, cut it, and see how well it's going to do, because I don't know. I have never taken it out for a test or anything. I guess we got to find out. But first, I need to do all the welding. Let's get our little welder out. Look down to the welders. There they are. You can see them glowing red. And let's go down here and let's begin getting as much as we can, at least, welded up underneath here. Up underneath here. That would help us out a lot. That's going to make this ship a lot stronger, of course. This is going to be the tricky part, not whacking into things when I do this. Okay. Little too close. Those ones are done. These ones are done. I have 1,400 steel plates and quite a few of the grids, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. I just have to see as I continue welding up all of this stuff, because these things take so much, it's ridiculous. Let's take a quick look. I might have enough. I hope I've already used almost half of my plates in just these few pieces. It's kind of actually scary when you think about it. My oxygen tank actually kind of got full because I had too much ice in my oxygen generator, but it will fill up everything in the cabin area, and that's actually good. I'm not too terribly worried about that, and hopefully it will empty out the oxygen tank some, because I want to leave room in that for that to refill when I go out the back door before I open up the outside door. Back up a little bit. Let's just see here. I'm already down to 640 plates, so I think I can do... Wow, I still have a lot to do, don't I? I think I can do, let me see, be 300, leave me with 40 plates if I do this little section right here. Which means I'm gonna have to make a lot more plates. I thought 4,000 would be enough. Yep, 44 plates. Well, I guess I'm off to make some more plates, but you get to see how all this is done, and you need to make those NATO ammo containers to put in anything that has the Gatling turrets or the Gatling guns. But for your gun, you just want to use these NATO magazines here, 5.56 by 45, 5.56 by 45. Well, let's go ahead and make some more because we're gonna have to. Can't believe how expensive this darn ship is getting. It's getting very, very expensive. But this does happen, so let's go to here and let's do like about 3,000 more plates and probably 2,000 more of those. While that's waiting and getting made, let's go ahead and go into here. Alright, that isn't sealed because we have a door. Wait, it should be sealed. Okay, there we go. It just took it a minute. We don't have that much more left to do, but for those guns, I actually put everything right up here in this cargo container. You can see there's still 160 of these NATO ammo containers and 96 missile containers. And if we scroll down here a little ways, I have 20 in the rocket launchers each. That's what they hold. And then in the missile turrets, 32. It's apparently, I guess, I don't know if they can hold more than that, but 32 seems to be what they are taking in. And for the Gatling turrets, there's 120 there and probably 120 in the other Gatling turret. Yep, there it is. So all of those are full, so that's actually really good. Something I did to help myself see easier when I'm using this welder, it used to be attached just right to this container here. So I put in a couple of these conveyor frames, and that extended it out enough to where I could actually see it. So if you're having a hard time seeing your welder, grinder, whatever tool it is you're using on your ship, use a couple of these, 2 or 3 of these frames, and it'll extend it out to where you can actually see what you're doing, because sometimes that's the biggest pain in the rear end. Instead of doing the third person, you can do the first and actually see what you're doing and get really up close and personal, and that's going to probably help you out a lot. I'm going to take several thousand plates with me, I think, and then that way I have enough to, just in case I get, bad attack or something, I'll be able to be okay, or so I hope. And I'm probably going to have to finish a little bit of this, like when the thing is not attached so much to like this little thing holding it in place, because it's getting kind of tight down here. And the closer I get to down that way, the tighter it's going to get, because there's not a lot of room down there. Getting this thing most of the way done. I have been working on it bits and at a time between, when I go to work and when I get home and stuff. And It has been a royal chore trying to get this darn thing done, but that's what happens when you build a big ship. So at least we know what all of those things are that are flashing that are out there. I'm gonna have to probably build some more. How do you like that? We know that they are gonna be things that we can go and explore, and I think that's actually pretty exciting. We're almost done with this bottom part, but again, I'm running out of purchasing room. At 150 sheets of steel per piece, it's gonna get pretty expensive. There's only a few pieces left. I'm thinking we should have enough, I would think, and then I'm gonna put the extra grids and everything in the ship just in case, for repairs or whatnot. Let's get this thing out of the way. And let's go ahead and see about detaching this thing, turning on the thrusters and everything, and getting this going. I'm gonna have to get all those thrusters in a group and get all them going. Give me a quick minute to do that stuff. I'll come back and then we'll cut it and we'll see how good this guy's doing. Ship, where are you? There you are. Oh, how do you like that? There's a mining carriage right over there. So I guess we are in pretty good time. We just have to get back in the ship. I don't know if it'll still be there, but we will see. They do come around quite often, actually. And this is what I mean by the oxygen tank. It is completely full, so we're definitely got to be looking at that. I wonder... Okay, it's filling up with oxygen. Yay! So our little interior part here is definitely filling up with oxygen. What that means is when we come out here, we can do that, and that will just pull stuff out of there and right back into there. So it isn't really going to waste any oxygen at all. I think that's pretty exciting. Let me get this done and I'll come back to you. Alright, I have everything turned on. That's so cool. I do thoroughly enjoy that. So far, our little thruster, our big thruster down here seems to be doing the job, but I haven't cut anything yet. I hope this will be strong enough, but I guess we'll find out. Let's go to here, and I guess this is the moment of truth, huh? Let me do a quick save, and I'll come right back. Alright, let's go get this done. Well, it isn't falling. That's good. Let's get back inside and move this thing out a little bit so that we can actually see what the heck we're doing here. Let's go to V. Nope, we were in V. Let me see, I guess. Okay, those guys auto-locked. I forgot about that. Let me go un-auto-lock those guys. Control panel. Forgot to put those guys on there. Let's go landing gear. Auto-lock off. Okay, let's do landers. How about fighter landers? Okay, that's now done. Let's go to G. Let's put those guys on the groups. Switch lock. Nothing should be attached. Oops. Let me go out here and just see what the heck is going on, because I don't know what's happening. So, something that I noticed right now, I'm not moving anywhere, and I didn't think about it. if you look down on the lower right, it says station. I didn't think about that because it was connected to the station. I believe we go to I. Let's go to control panel, and I think it's under here. Should be info, convert to ship. Convert to ship is not possible. Oh boy. I don't know what I did, but I messed stuff up somehow, and this thing is not going to be able to convert to a ship. Joy! I don't know what I did, and I don't know how to fix it. Alright, I got it figured out. I actually had to do something that, well, I just had to kind of go into creative mode, and I had a blueprint of the ship, and I copied it. And I put it in, and it works just fine as a ship. I saw that it was convert to station was grayed out, so that means it was not a station. What that means is, right here is the ship that I cannot move. And what I'm gonna do is, because it would be the right thing to do, is I'm just gonna go and grind all this down and just get rid of this ship because I don't need it. Since I can't do anything with it anyway, this one over there works just fine. It was actually several hundred more meters out there, and so I moved it over this way. It works just fine. I'll take you on a little cruise here in a minute. Let me actually... I'm thinking what I might do. I have all the stuff that I put in the cargo container and everything from this ship in that one, but I might go and move the uranium ingots from this one into that one. That way I have them extra. And then I will just get rid of this ship. I'll take out the ammo, and everything else will just be put back into there, and then I can maybe do something else. So I guess maybe the lesson that I think should be learned is make sure that you build a landing gear, because otherwise it's going to convert it to a station, and I didn't think about that because I've done enough of these. I actually did my big ship that is on my page that is about my channel. I actually had attached to a station, and it worked just fine, and I don't know why this one did not, but that was before the game was updated to what it is today, and maybe that was the whole problem. I don't know. But at any rate, I do have a bunch of blocks on here that I need to get off, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Get this guy attached. Let's go and take off 3. That way those guys are shut down. Let's go ahead and take a little cruise in our ship, and I'll show you guys just how well this thing actually works. Okay, good. Before, I didn't have enough the gravity generator to be able to come back here, but I do now because I kind of adjusted the settings a little bit. Alright, let's come to here. This thing actually does pretty good. It is a little blocky, but that's to be expected. Now, it turns just fine. It moves, and it's just a little slow on the turning, but because it is such a large ship, I could probably add another one of those gyroscopes. Seems to go pretty good. It's going already 12, 13 meters per second, which is good, and it seems to slow down relatively fast. I may have to add more to make it slow down, but if I do, I do. So I got this figured out. Sometimes you just have to go into creative mode and actually paste it, and then it'll work just fine. Okay. Where is that thing there it is. Let's go over to there. Actually, I'm going to show you guys the jump. Let's go to G, and let's go to the where is it at? The jump drive. There it is. And we're just going to put jump on there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back into I. We're going to go to control panel, and let's go to the jump drive. Because we know where that is, let's go find wherever it is that those, the 3, there we go, that right there. Select, all right. Now we're gonna jump to theirs. Let's go to number 2 and let's jump destination. Tells you all this stuff. Distance to the proximity of coordinates, achievable percentage of the jump, weight of transported mass. So this thing is like 1 million kilograms. Operational jump drives 1. Seated crew on board 1. Yes. Then it'll take a few seconds, and it's gonna have some funky stuff going on, and then we'll jump right over to there. Okay, and then it'll always like scroll in way closer. Let's go and see where is, okay, that just showed us that that antenna is still working. There, that is right there. I don't know how close I really want to get to it, because if these things start shooting, I don't want that necessarily. I'm gonna park back here a little ways just so these things don't start blasting at the whole thing, because I really don't want that to happen. And we have completely stopped. So let me get out of here. And I also wanted to show you guys that I, that's not what I wanted to show you, is I put on my gun on slot number 4 right here. This is that accurate rifle. This is what we're gonna need. I don't know why that thing would not convert to a ship, but it would not. And that's kind of stinky, but it is what it is. Alright, let's come in here. I promised that I would do that. Okay, this is where that thing that we found is. Let's check this out. We know that the entrance, there's the antenna, and the entrance is apparently right here. What we're gonna have to do is grind down this door. Let's go to number 2. We're gonna have to be really careful about how far in we go, because there may be defenses. Now our reputation with SPRT has dropped because of the fact that we are coming in here. Let's get out our gun and let's come in here. Now we're gonna have to be careful. I'm thinking that there may be something in here. We just have to kind of keep our wits about us. Ooh, turret. I saw it. Let's come back over here and let's see right there. Okay. I don't know if there's going to be anything else in here. Let's go take a look. I'm not being shot. That's good. This is the inside of the asteroid that I was looking at. There's no place like home. So it looks like there's different colored survival kits. I can't do anything with it because it is a mine. I can't access that. Looks like there's a grow thing right there. I don't know exactly what that is. Okay, O2, H2, steel catwalk, ladder. I don't know if I can actually go up, but maybe I can. Generator. Looks like there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. Oxygen farm, that's what that is. I've never actually seen those. I don't think I've actually made one of those. Okay, that's an oxygen farm. Ooh, here's some buttons. I don't know what they do. Spotlight toggle on off and door toggle on off. Okay, well, the door's already gone. Maybe it was this door. Nope, this door's open partially. I don't know if we can actually get in there. We cannot. Let's again, guess we're gonna have to grind down this guy. Okay, let's rebuild him. Activation failed. Okay, probably it was that door up there. So what that means is we're probably gonna have to grind down this door. Let's just grind him down past this level. Our thing with SPRT is definitely not the best. Okay. Well, we can't get in there, so I guess we're just gonna have to grind this guy all the way down. And let's come in here. Ooh, we can get this stuff. Nope, not that. They have a nice little kitchen going. Looks like they have a bed. Alright, that's cool. So this is a little place that we can come to. We probably need to repair this door all the way. I don't know why it's not working for us, but it just isn't. It should be, but it isn't, and I don't really exactly know why. That's that turret. If we repair this guy, he's gonna shoot at us. That's something I really do not want it to do, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to shut that guy off before we have to get into one of these control panels. And I'm gonna do that a little bit. Well, let's go and see. We need a control panel that we can actually go into, and this door is ours. Okay. Well, I guess we can't get into that control panel. What about this one up here? Okay, let's go here and let's... Okay, Mayday, access denied, lockers. There's an interior turret. Let's turn him off because that way we don't have to worry about him. Now, quick save. Alright, got that done, and let's rebuild this guy, and let's just see if we can take stuff out. We might die. Need motor to build interior turret, but at least we have him good portion of the way built. Let's check this here. He has 3 NATO magazines, but he isn't going to be shooting at us. That's good. He's built. We have some motors on our ship. Let's go rebuild him. Let's just see what all is on him. Now, where's our ship? It shouldn't be too far. There it is. Let's go and pull our ship closer now since we actually have that done. And I'm going to get rid of the other ship since I had to spawn this one in. Sometimes that kind of stuff does happen, and I guess the lesson is make sure you put landing gears on to build a ship so that way it works, even though it did work for my one that's on my channel, like I said, for whatever reason. But that's okay. Let's just go ahead and get closer. So we're already doing 5 meters per second. These 5 thrusters are doing pretty good. I can't say they're the best, but you know, for as large as this thing is, and the fact that it turns actually pretty good is not too bad. Slowing down might kind of be an issue because it's not going to slow down very fast at all, but it'll do okay. Oh, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Alright, look you. I don't want you guys. Nope, 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 nope. Control panel. Shoot. How do we do that? Gatling gun. Where are you at? Gatling gun. Off. Gatling turret. Okay. I didn't really want that to happen, but it did, I guess. I should have known better. Port missile turret off. Port Gatling turret off. Missile turret off. Okay, I think all those are now shut off. That should help. I was hoping to not destroy the darn thing, but apparently we did. That was bad. So remember when you see these things, if it is any red at all, that it is actually going to start shooting at things. But we did get inside there. We did get our ship. This is our tank for all intents and purposes. And we're still going. Okay, there we go. We stopped. So now we know how to get inside there, and we also have all of this stuff going on. That's going to help us out the most. Let's go and see about inventory. Hoping we didn't use all of our rockets. Okay, good. We still have enough there. And we still have enough there. Alright, we didn't use all of our rockets. That's good. Alright, everybody. I am Defletch 3004. This is Space Engineers. We got quite a bit done. We actually built our ship. It is good to go now. The other one has to be taken out. That's going to be a major process. I will probably end up building a welder grinder, more like a grinder. And I'll show you guys that also, so you all know about that, because that's going to be kind of a little bit of a process. And we might as well go and reuse those parts to maybe build another something or other, but we will see about what happens. Thank you guys for joining me here. We actually are inside of this base. Okay. Oh boy, look at this mess. Totally blew out this antenna like crazy. Well, we can get inside here now, huh? Yeah, I didn't really mean for that to happen, but I guess it does happen. Alright, you guys have a great day. You guys have an idea about what to do and what not to do, and apparently I did what I should not have done, but that's alright. It was a lesson learned. Now I know. I have a better idea. And where did my ship go again? Why am I always losing my ship? Alright. Thank you guys for joining me here. This thing's upside down. You guys have a great day. We will talk to you guys next time. See you later. Bye-bye.